If you're looking for Twingo, you came to the right place. If you're looking for Twingo, just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back. My daddy was a green-eyed mountain jack because it's Twingo. My middle name is Misery. Actually, it's Mumra, the ever-living. It's Twingo. So don't you mess around with me. Yes, welcome once again to Twingo Live. Twingo open brackets, Twingo Classico close brackets. Welcome, welcome. This is show 39. No, yes, it is. This is show 39. We've done 39 of these. Yes, lockdown never fucking ends. But here we are with Twingo, with fun, shenanigans, frolics, all manner of high and low jinx. Let's just get this out of the way. I'll just put that over there and tell you that we cannot, of course, play Twingo, not until we bring to the stage the queen of the Double R Club herself. My wife, the organ grinder to my monkey, not that euphemism. Rose Thorn!
Rose is in the house.
Loads. Okay.
Rose is in the house. Ooh. Rose is in the house.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop, as you say. So, yes, we're here again, show 39. We've got some announcements, very exciting announcements.
Got a lot of announcements.
I've got lots of personal announcements. You've got announcements about show 40 next week. Show 40 is going to be, there's going to be all manner of shit happening. We've got new people playing. I don't know how it happens, but we welcome you, new people. Should I just do the rules very quickly? For the new people that we have, welcome. We welcome you into the dream that is Twingo, and we hope that you welcome us when we inevitably invade your dreams later this evening. It's very, very simple if you've never played before. You're aware, of course, what bingo is. You're aware of what Twin Peaks is. You don't have to know anything about Twin Peaks. If you do, you may enjoy it more. I don't know, probably not. You don't have to know anything about Twin Peaks, but you know what it is. You know what bingo is. You know what Twin Peaks is. You know what Twin Peaks is. You know what bingo is. Bingo, Twin Peaks, it's Twin Peaks bingo. Twingo, it's a composite word. It's a portmanteau. It's Twin Peaks bingo. You will have a Twingo card. If you don't have one already, it is too late to play this evening, but you can still watch. It's still, we're told, enjoyable for some reason. But a Twingo card has how many squares? 25 squares. And each one of those squares could correspond with one of these balls that will be drawn and read out. And if it corresponds with a square on your Twingo card, simply get a writing implement, cross it off. Or if you have a dabber, dab it. Or if you have no writing implement and no dabber, simply make a hole in it with your fingers, or as we say here at Twingo, invaginate. So simply cross off, dab, or invaginate. And we are looking for a full Twingo card. We don't care about the lines, the diagonals, none of that shit. We are looking for a full card. And when you have a full card crossed off, dabbed, or invaginated, you missed that one, then you must write into the comments section in capital letters the word Twingo with as many exclamation marks as you feel is appropriate, at which point we will take a screen grab of that call of Twingo and we will continue to play. What's that? I hear you say, why? Why would you continue to play after you've already had a winner? Well, each and every game of Twingo, and this evening is no exception, has three winners. We will keep playing until we've had 3 calls of Twingo, at which point Rose will go away, collate, cogitate, digest. She knows the cards you had. She can check them. She can check that no one has called Twingo incorrectly, or as we say here at Twingo, fraudulently. And then she'll come back to the big prize giving. I will say, if you call incorrectly or fraudulently, everyone in the comments section gets to call you an imbecile in capital letters with as many exclamation marks as they see fit. It's very simple. It's Twin Peaks bingo. It's Twingo. You have a card, balls, crossing, dabbing. It's very simple. Yes?
Yeah.
I think.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes?
Have I punched you?
No.
I've got bruises on my knuckles.
Which knuckles?
That knuckle, this knuckle.
Well, you don't
there's,
punch someone with that knuckle, do you?
That's swollen. I think. Are you sure?
Have you been punching drywall?
I punched some?
You haven't punched me.
Did I leave the house?
No. You're not allowed to leave the house.
Right. Yes. Oh, well, I'd probably have to put a bandage on it.
I've got one if you.
And I definitely haven't punched you.
No, I'd remember that because I'd be out like a fucking light. Okay, so do we have anything else we'd like to say before we start? Should I do some of my announcements?
Don't do them all. Just do your announcements because that's kind of.
I think
because people are asking. The Facebook
there's rumours everywhere. I can confirm, yes, I will be running for the US presidency in 2024, and also I will be taking over from Kim Cattrall in the new Sex in the City, and also you're looking at the new Doctor Who. So
it's going to be a busy year.
2021 is the year of getting really fucking sick of me. She's there already. You're just going to catch up.
But you'll still have time to do Twingo.
Of course. Everything stops for Twingo.
Including fun.
Especially fun. I should say new people, if you listen very closely, listen to this. Listen. Shh, shh, shh. You, shh. What? Shh. Can you hear that sound? That sound, my friends, is the sound of fun. Let's Twingo!
Yeah.
Right, okay, first ball.
Can we have some gin?
We need the gin.
I feel like I'm choking. I'm so thirsty.
It's your gin. Oh, that's the thing. There's one of the, no, we've not called anything yet, so you can't cross anything off. But there is a ball in here, as you may expect with Twin Peaks Bingo, with the words "The Log Lady" written on it. That hasn't been called, but when it is called, we'll drink a toast. If you don't have an alcoholic drink already, seriously, you're going to need one. Trust me. Because at a certain point, new people, welcome. At a certain point, new people, you are going to say to yourselves, oh, this is really all it is. Yes. But we will drink a toast when the ball comes up.
Oh, I think this is a real... Well, if something appears on the news that a man was found punched to death in East London, it was probably me.
That's admissible in court. I don't know. You should have said that.
No, Sean Mooney, we haven't started. Don't begin with that nonsense. So yes, a record number. Last week we had 18 new players. Tonight 312.
I mean that's a lot of new players.
That's a lot.
And I think all of our new players this evening are from Essex.
Yeah.
Welcome, Essex.
Yes.
I was actually born in Essex. I always say I was born in Essex, but I escaped.
312.
Let's Twingo. 312. That's chocker.
Yeah. Oh, first up, it's the handsome man himself. It's Bobby Briggs.
Bobby killed a guy. Bobby Briggs. If you have a square on your Twingo card that reads Bobby Briggs, simply cross it off, dab it, or invaginate, and we are off
Whoop, whoop.
to the races.
The man from another place.
Is he the woman from just down the road?
No.
No, he's the man from another place. The man from another place. Cross that bugger off.
Ooh. This ball perhaps pertains, is that the right word, to some of this evening's prizes.
Oh, does it? Oh, it does, yes.
Yeah.
You've crossed seasons. Yes, it does.
Dr. Jacoby.
Dr. Lawrence Jacoby. Dr. Lawrence Falula Jacoby. Dr. Jacoby, if you have it on your thing, cross the thing with the...
We would just keep doing that for you.
I think we should have done it for at least half an hour, but killed the moment.
I've killed something with my knuckle. The whole hand's swelling up. Can't wait to get.
Did you shut it in a door? I mean,
no. Well, I don't know what I've done. I felt like punching things this week.
Yeah, but also you wouldn't have punched them with your left hand.
But you hold them down with your left hand and punch with your right.
Exactly. Because I remember that time in Camden, you punched that man with your right hand. Not even making that up. You punched the man with your right hand.
Yeah.
We were walking through Camden. It was very busy. It was on a Sunday, I think.
Yeah.
Camden on a Sunday, very, very busy. There's lots of people kind of pushing, and there was a barrier on the corner so that everyone was really crammed in. And this guy just went pushing through, didn't he?
The wrong way. You walked the wrong way.
Walked the wrong way, pushed her. She'd had enough. She just started punching him. And as she started punching him, I started to think, oh, great. He's going to punch me now, because that's the way it goes. He just went, oi, 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 oi. And then he looked at me and went, you want to control your woman, mate. It's like, I don't think that's what I need to do. I think you need to not fucking push people in the street.
Oh, also.
At least 5 times you hear him. At least.
I was really, really angry. But, control your woman. What is this, 1951?
This was a few years ago.
Nobody can control me. I am a loose cannon.
She's a loose cannon who doesn't play by the rules.
Yeah.
She's a maverick.
Yeah.
A loner.
A rebel.
A dotty.
Somebody says maybe it's a spider bite. It's definitely bruising.
Yeah,
it's
no,
under the skin, kind of like the
Maybe you've got spiders under the skin.
Oh, that I blame Shell Locke for posting that video, that picture.
They weren't spiders.
Don't care.
They're praying manti. Next ball.
That has to play.
Sorry. Oh my God, we've got another impression. And there was a sound. So praying mantis. 1, 2, 3. Praying mantis. So Mike Yarwood, eat your heart out. I know no one knows who Mike Yarwood is.
Yeah, it's not a spider bite. It's bruises. I've punched something.
Did you punch a spider?
I think maybe I have punched you and you haven't noticed yet.
I think I would be.
Maybe my hand has time traveled like Quantum Leap. It's kind of like my hand went through a void in time, a rift in time and space, and my hand went through and punched you really hard.
So like next week I'll turn up with like a broken jaw.
You'll have like a broken jaw next week or maybe Monday.
I shall look forward to that.
And that's what's happened.
Obviously. It's the only explanation.
Yeah. Right. Oh, sorry. Twingo. Oh. How is she? She's fine.
She's fine.
It's Annie Blackburn.
Annie Falula Blackburn, better known as Annie Blackburn, crosser dabber, Annie Blackburn. Next ball, please.
Yeah, John Atfield says he could do a Netflix series about it. Time Hand.
Time Hand.
Reaches through, punches people, comes back through.
I mean, it sounds like it's going to be the same thing every episode.
But who will it be? Who will it be?
Oh, so that's the peril.
Yeah.
Who will be punched?
Because I can't see.
And the season finale is you reach through your punch, and then nothing happens, and then a portal opens here, and you punch yourself, and you go out like a light and start. Oh, what will happen next? And then will there be a next series?
Can I have another series?
Can I have I'll put that a different way. I'm just going to say it again. Have I got a second series?
And you know what? I will hire John when I make this TV series for Netflix. I'll hire John to do the poster and the artwork.
Time Hand.
And I'll hire Ruby can do the theme tune. You can be my comedy bag carrier who just runs behind me carrying all my stuff.
I think you'd have lots of gloves.
Yep.
Just the left glove.
Yeah. And Scott Ryan can run my fan club.
Obviously. Time Hand.
Time Hand, starring Rose Thorne. I think it's got a ring to it, don't you?
Yeah, not a good one, but a ring. We got a phone here, it's got a little ring.
I think we've got a thing. We've got Time Hand, starring Rose Thorne. You can maybe do the announcement.
Time on your hands? ?
Tune in next week.
Time Hand.
Tune in next week for the exciting episode of You're the Voice.
Time Hand. Hand.
There you go. You see, what we are here is we're a collaborative hub. We're all bouncing ideas off each other. We're all artists.
I think I've just seen a moth. Is that a moth, do you think?
Well,
I'm going to go and check. Because no, you shall not permit a moth to live.
Well,
because
the moth killer.
I'll get it if it's a moth. I've got to check.
Welcome to Life in E14.
It's not, it's a spider.
Kill it. Don't kill it. Ruby Wednesday will chase us down.
It's a spider. It's not a moth. It was just a thing.
Lush gets to do narration and script. I'll do my own script, Ruby Wednesday.
Yeah, I think
Good
it'll be
Lord.
improvised.
You'll just be the announcer and the person that carries my bags.
Time hand.
Auntie Sean on camera. Yeah, you see, Jen's going to make the sandwiches. It's sorted. This is sorted.
It will be rich beyond our wildest
all we
dreams.
need is somebody. If somebody can write up a treatment, I think we know somebody at Netflix as well.
We do.
There's a certain person whose sister will remain a secret on the Twingoing.
Who works at Netflix.
So I've got an in. So yeah, if somebody could write me
time hand.
Maybe Courtney could probably write the treatment because she's smart.
Yeah. What's your elevator pitch? So what is that, like 15 seconds? Like, what's the show about? Go.
Rose Thorne. Who will she punch next? In time hand.
Well, that don't really explain the theme. She punches through time and space.
Just in time. And the boys in Manchester says the dogging community will be excited because the fist aspect. Yeah.
It's got legs.
Yeah. I think this is it. I think week 39. I think I've peaked.
Twin peaked. Let's Twingo.
Sean Mooney says my elevator pitch should be fisting through time and space with Rose Thorne.
And when she says Rose Thorne, I'm just standing behind her going, Thorne.
Yeah. John Atfield says he should have spoken, but we're going to be here till 1 o'clock. You started at John Atfield, and today on Facebook, John Atfield, you said you weren't sleeping at night anymore, so what do you matter? What do you matter?
What do you matter, as they say round our way. What do you matter?
Right, okay.
Sorry, Twingo.
I'm sorry, John, because I'm taking up your time, and we're going to get back to it. Agent Cooper.
Agent Dale Bartholomew Falula Cooper, Agent Cooper, cross that motherfucker off.
What's that?
It's a spider.
It's a bird in a tree.
No, it's definitely a spider. Bird in a tree is what we're looking for on the card. You could have pointed over there, then I wouldn't have been confused. Bird in a tree.
One-eyed jacks.
One-eyed jacks. They're not jumping jacks by a one-eyed person. It's one-eyed jacks. One-eyed jacks.
Of course, the lovely Louise, who makes all our...
Has only one eye.
What are you doing?
That was jumping jacks with one-eyed jacks.
What? They're called star jumps.
Not in America. I know.
Are we in America? We're in East London.
We're talking to America.
Of course, the lovely Louise makes all our one-eyed jacks costumes for our 52 car pickup.
She does, and she only has one eye.
Yeah.
Maybe
I punched her through time and
through
space.
time and space.
If anybody watching, yeah, we should stop.
So yes.
Sorry, John. Green butt skunk.
Green butt skunk. It's a fishing fly tie. It's a hook with stuff. It's a green butt skunk. Green butt skunk. Cross it off.
Fish in the percolator.
There is a fish in the percolator. Of course, a line spoken by Mr. Jack Nance, star of the spanking video we genuinely talked about last week.
Maya wasn't here last week. Maya, you need to ask somebody offline about the spanking
It's
video.
not a joke, Maya. In 1991, Jack Nance genuinely made a pornographic spanking film. There was a link posted to it.
So, yeah, Maya, somebody can show it to Maya later. Jacques' cabin.
He's cabinet uptown, Jack's cabin. Your business friends, Australian. Your business friends, Australian. Cabinet uptown, Jack's cabin.
Like a discotheque in here.
Disco stew.
Hurley's hog.
Hurley's hog, not his unit, his Harley Davidson motorcycle. Hurley's hog. Vroom. Hurley's hog.
Black Lodge.
Black Lodge the Black. Lodge the blackest of lodges. The Black Lodge.
I saw an advert on Facebook yesterday for some new Crosstown donuts. They were lime and coconut donuts.
What you do is you take the lime and the coconut, you put them both together. You put
As
the lime and the coconut, then you feel better.
of yet, Crosstown have yet to take up Twingo
As the sponsors.
We were dropping the hints.
We're willing to be sponsored.
So yeah, Crosstown Donuts, we're waiting for you.
We'll eat them during the show.
Yeah, and we'll talk about how great they are.
Because they are so good.
And then we'll call out a Twingo ball, which simply says, donuts.
Keep your eye on the donut, not on the hole. Donut, cross it off. Donut, cross it off. Donut, cross it off.
Oh, Kate Ross says she made a New Year's resolution. She was going to pay Twingo every week. And she forgot to buy a card this week. So you managed 1 week, Kate. Never fear.
Start as you mean to go on, Kate.
Okay. Okay, Patrick. I'm going to put this ball to the top, and I'll remember it. Patrick has brought it to the attention of the group that next week is our 40th edition, also known as the Ruby anniversary of Twingo, because that's what 40 is. So next week is the 40th Twingo. So
40.
So there is going to be a competition.
An extra special one-off competition with only one winner.
One winner.
What is the competition, Rose? Do tell all.
It's called Best Picture featuring 40 different things.
That's the title?
Yeah. That's what it's called.
Oh, yeah.
Best Picture featuring 40 different things.
Doesn't sound any better the second.
That's you, have the chance to win a bumper box of 40 winning prizes.
You will win 40 prizes.
40 prizes from the Double R archive. 40 prizes could be coming to you. There will be one winner. There are 40 points on offer. 10 for originality, 10 for artistic impression, 10 from Benjamin Lush, and 10 from me. So you have the opportunity to win a maximum of 40 points. I will be making a spreadsheet so that we can tally up the scores. And I'm getting to.
Okay, sorry.
I'm building momentum.
Time hand.
And what we want you to do is to take a photograph, post it on Instagram, of 40 different things.
Different things.
So
which means
you can't just empty out a bag of pasta shapes, put 40 of them on the floor and take a photo.
Because they're all the same thing.
Because they're all the same thing. But if you had one piece of pasta, one coffee bean, one Haribo gummy bear, that would be
and
3.
A chair.
And a
that
chair.
Would be 4.
That would be 4 things.
And then
so you're a 10th of your way there. So yeah. What?
10?
Well, yeah, because you've got 4 out of 40.
I thought you were saying 10 out of, right.
A 10th. 10% of the way there. So this is what we're asking you to do. One picture. You can't do a collage.
Collage?
You can't do a multiple picture thing on Instagram. One photograph with 40 different identifiable things. Remember, there will be extra points for originality and extra points for artistic impressions. So
I don't know what that means.
If
they do it in the shape of like Marlon Brando's face.
Oh, that would get him a lot of points.
That would probably win.
So yes, Annika, that will be a challenge. But we're all in lockdown and we all live in houses full of stuff.
What the fuck else have we got to do?
What else are we going to do? But because this is quite a complicated scoring mechanism, the deadline is noon on Thursday next week.
Noon on Thursday.
Noon GMT, so Greenwich Mean Time. Noon next Thursday. Next Thursday.
When do we play this?
I don't know.
You're travelling through time.
I had that rose gin beforehand as an aperitif, and it's taken the edge off. 40 different things, 40 points on offer, win one box containing 40 things.
things.
One winner only. None of this Christmas jumper, everybody gets a participation prize. One
Also, the
winner.
40 prizes is the box one of the things.
It depends whether or not I colour it in. Ah,
Then it becomes art if you sign it.
if I sign it.
Because boxes, useful things. Just say.
So yeah, there you go. How excited are we about that? And maybe, here's the thing, because let's say that because it's the 40th edition, which is our Ruby anniversary, Ruby Wednesday gets to decide the points for artistic impression. Because he's an artist, isn't it?
You give him something. Congratulations, you now have a job, Ruby.
You are involved. He said, how am I not involved? You are involved. I've just brought you involved. So there we go. I'll type up the rules tomorrow when I'm sober.
There'll be a spreadsheet.
There'll be a spreadsheet and it's not 40 pencils. Right, okay, back to Twingo. Take a breath, have a drink.
Yeah, because all the prizes will be different, won't they?
Mm-hmm.
Will they?
Yeah.
They will.
40 badges. Not with my bad knuckles.
Hi, man.
Oh. This is, are you ready? The evil in these woods.
The evil in these woods.
Is that it over there?
It's still a spider. Still a spider.
Does it pay? Ruby doesn't work for free. Yes, when you're family you do, I'm afraid. So that the evil in these woods. Shelley Johnson.
Next ball, Shelley Johnson. Shelley Falula Johnson. Shelley Johnson, played by Madgekin Shelley Johnson. Cross her off.
Norma Jennings.
Maker of the pies, Norma Falula Jennings. Norma Jennings.
And of course, the very first, Miss Twin Peaks.
She's the very first.
I think so.
Miss Twin Peaks is another ball. That wasn't just an aside. Miss Twin Peaks is the next ball. This is why they get confused. Miss Twin Peaks is another ball. If you have Miss Twin Peaks, you can cross that off as well.
Don't let them rattle you, Coop.
If you have chickens, don't let them rattle your coop. They don't like it. Don't let them rattle your coop.
Should my Yes, Patrick, the Twingo classical cards are red. Yes.
What are we talking about? What?
Patrick said, should my card be red?
Well, what colour is it, Patrick?
I'm confused.
You're confused.
This is why we should never read the comments. Mike Snake Nelson.
Mike Snake Nelson. Mike is the man. What an arsehole he was. Mike Snake Falula Nelson. Mike Snake Nelson. Mike Snake Nelson.
Josie Packard.
What a knob. Josie Packard. Josie Packard. Josie Packard.
Double R Diner.
Double R Diner, the place where pies go when they die. The Double R Diner, ruled over by Norma Jennings. The Double R Diner.
Nice day for a picnic.
It isn't. It's fucking freezing and it's been raining all day and I think it's going to rain all week. Nice day for a picnic, as Yogi Bear might have said. God rest his soul.
Yeah, you see, Amanda, I knew this would be happening. You're all sitting there looking around the living room for 40 different things.
You've got a whole week to do that. You're going to miss balls.
But yes, we did call Miss Twin Peaks.
Yes, we did. Shh.
Silent Drape Runners.
Silent Drape Runners. Silent Drape Runners. Silent but deadly. Drape Runners.
Killer Bob.
Who did the murder? I'm going to say, just guess, it was a guy called Killer Bob. Killer Bob. The clue's in the question. What's Mr. Chips doing? What's he doing? It's Killer Bob. Killer Bob. Killer Bob. Killer Bob. Killer Bob.
Is that metric?
Killer Bob.
Killer Bob.
Yes, you went with the punch. I think you just started punching things.
Yeah.
I think is that metric? Oh, it was involuntary. I'm the one getting attacked.
Dictaphone.
Can I use your dictaphone? No, you can use your finger like everybody else. Dictaphone. 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 Dictaphone.
One of the new COVID expansion balls. He is wrong. He can't ask for your soul. I will take his.
He is wrong. He can't ask for your soul. I will take his. He is wrong. He can't ask for your soul. I will take his.
Save the pine weasel.
Save the pine weasel. I'm not sure if I want to. Don't know what the exchange rate is. Save the pine weasel. Save the pine weasel. Save it. The pine weasel. Save the pine weasel.
Dr. Hayward.
The other doctor. Dr. Hayward. Father of... Oh, I can't. She's not gone, so I can't say her name. Dr. Hayward. Played by Mark Frost's father.
Yeah. He doesn't like Scott.
Oh, no. Shh.
Great Northern Hotel.
Is it a mediocre southern B&B? No, it's a great northern hotel. Couldn't think of what the mime for hotel would be.
Sleeping house.
Sleepy house.
Yeah, that's what it means. Meals on wheels.
Sounded a lot like you said males on wheels. Wishful thinking. Meals on wheels. They're on wheels. They're meals. Well, that means that they're meals on wheels. Cross them off if you have them. No writing it in crayon. They're on to you.
Jennifer Lynch.
Jennifer Lynch, daughter of David Lynch, daughter of the director, writer guy that I didn't say his name. Jennifer Lynch, she wrote The Secret Diary of Somebody, didn't she, to do with the show. It's getting very difficult not to... What? Jennifer Lynch, forget everything I said apart from Jennifer Lynch.
It's been 39 weeks.
Yeah, but we swapped over, packs, haven't we? Just Jennifer Lynch. Everything else I said, after she said Jennifer Lynch, when I started talking, ignore everything I said apart from the words Jennifer and Lynch, and then cross her off.
The evil that men do.
Hashtag not all men, the evil that men do. The evil that men do.
Sheriff Truman.
Sheriff Harry S. Falula. Harry S.F. Truman. Sheriff Truman. He's a true man. He's the sheriff. He's Sheriff Truman.
The giant.
He's so big. The giant. Later in season 3, known as the fireman. Now simply the giant.
Of course,
he kind of goes through time, doesn't he?
I would have to stand on a chair to punch
Well, yeah,
him.
you'd be kind of punching up through time.
Or down.
You? Why down?
Into his man's area.
I think his man's area would probably be right across
Punching
the way.
height.
Punching height. Like a speed bag.
Where did you learn that word?
When I was a boxer many years ago.
You haven't boxed for a long time.
No, the fight game's changed since I was in it. You know they hit your back.
Oh. They don't do that. They don't tell you that when you sign up.
No, they fucking don't.
See, and you don't fight back. That's your problem.
And you can't carry like a cricket bat or something.
No, but you can put bits of metal in your glove.
Why would you put it in the palm?
To make your hands heavier.
Heavy, not on the knuckles.
No, because then that would hurt your own knuckles. You put it in the inside of your hand so that when the glove goes over, you've got
roll
weight
the pennies.
Yeah, so that when you punch, there's more weight, the more poundage.
Can the metal travel through time for the punch?
It could But it depends whether.
Because if you remember Terminator,
No,
they arrived naked because nothing dead will travel. So
no.
pennies wouldn't go.
In my show,
Right.
In my show, it has to be if it was around at that time.
At the time you're punching into.
So if I took a Formica, a roll, or a,
Don't say that.
no. If I took some of my old teaspoons,
Right.
they're quite old.
Right.
I could take them through to help with the
But
punching. But I couldn't take a new teaspoon that was brand spankers.
Well, you could punch someone yesterday.
Yes.
But not someone in the Victorian times.
No. So, but if I had I could use a piece of the Victorian memorabilia that we have in the medical cabinet, and that would work. So yeah. So I hope some, Courtney's writing all this down.
Yeah, it's all the rules. You have to set out the rules of the universe, don't you?
Oh dear, poor Maya's got stitches, and apparently we're making her laugh too much. Just walk away, Maya. Walk away. Yeah, Wendy's got the song. Can be if you're looking for time hand, you've come to the right place.
If you're looking for time hand, you've come to the right place. If you're looking for time hand, she'll punch you in your face.
You're quite rough.
You're the one punching people.
But with punch, there's elegance. You're making my hand flay about. This is the money. This is the money.
Shake your money maker.
I need to get it insured.
No, you see, you bring the thumb in. It looks like you're doing that.
I'm trying to keep my rings on. My hands are cold. Oh dear. Let's have some gin.
If you're looking for time hand, you came to the right place. You're looking for time hand, she'll punch you in your face. She'll punch you standing up or lying down. She'll punch you if you're a minister of the crown because she's time hand. It writes itself.
Nadine Harley.
Speaking of the one-eyed, Nadine Falula Hurley. Nadine Hurley. Nadine Hurley.
My log saw something.
My log saw something. That's the quote. It's from Twin Peaks. It's Twin Peaks bingo. It's Twingo. My log saw something. Cross it off.
Twin Peaks High School.
Twin Peaks High School. Twin Peaks High School, where in the corridors they do this, and then they moonwalk. Twin Peaks High School.
Leo Johnson.
Leo Johnson. He of the curly ponytail. This is where we live, Shelley. Leo Falula Hitler Johnson.
Agent Gordon Cole.
Agent Gordon Cole. Agent Gordon Cole.
Heart Locket.
Heart Locket. Now it says Heart Locket because that's what it said on the original Twin Peaks collecting cards, but it's not a locket, is it? We all know it's a half-heart necklace like that. Heart Locket, though, is what you're looking for.
Julie Cruz.
Julie Cruz, not to be confused with Julie Cruise Ship, who's a very bad person. Julie Cruz sang the theme tune. Appeared in the series.
Pierre Tremont.
Pierre Tremont. The little magician. Pierre Tremont.
Sheriff's Station.
Sheriff's Station. Sheriff's Station. It's where the sheriff stands still or is stationary. Sheriff's Station. He also writes on station.
Spelled differently.
I wasn't spelling it, was I?
Jean Reno.
Jean Reno. Brother of the man who had the cabinet uptown. Jean Reno. Jean Reno. So is one stationary, one stationary? You're the one that told me it was spelled different.
Stationary is the one that you write on because it's like envelopes. Stationary with an A is for all the others. It's for the,
It's because Harry doesn't move much.
Yeah, but it's an E for envelopes is how I've always remembered. So yeah, educational. Simply log.
It's educational. Simply the word log. Log, favoured by, of course, the great Captain Kirk.
White-tail.
White-tail falls. White-tail falls. It tumbles. It plummets. It falls.
Cherry pie.
Damn fine. Cherry pie. Cherry pie. This must be where pies go. Cherry pie.
Leland Palmer.
Leland Palmer. I did not kill anybody. Leland Palmer.
Because Maya's back this evening, the Norwegian phrase book has joined the prize stash again. So it is with great joy that we say, the Norwegians are
The
leaving!
Norwegians are leaving. Is there something wrong, pretty lady?
Paul's saying that because we're educational, people will be playing it to homeschool kids tomorrow.
It's educational.
E for envelopes.
See? Maddie Ferguson hated those glasses. She's going back to Missoula, Montana. Maddie Ferguson. Madeline Ferguson. Not to be confused with the little cake.
Oh,
Madeline Ferguson. Is that spelled differently? Immediately said yes, now not sure. We're not educational anymore. Miseducational.
I was thinking about whether or not I could make some Madeleines.
Have you got the
fancy butter.
no, the moulds?
Yeah, I've had the molds.
I thought you. Yeah, I thought you had.
Nice dips in a cup of tea. Fancy.
Proustian.
We've not cakes for you. Richard Tremont.
No.
Richard Tremaine.
Dick! How long have you been seeing this Dick? Richard Tremaine of the menswear department. Richard Falula Tremaine.
He's a fan of the band. He is the man of the hour. He is Wyndham Earl.
Wyndham Earl, not to be confused with the Wyndham Earls, who are a popular beat combo, make your toes tap and your internal organs want to do the paso doble. He is Wyndham Earl.
And I think we should be asking people how many of you crossed off. Because
yes, what's your scores, people?
We're
Scores
well into the halfway mark.
What's the scores with the whores?
Scores on the doors. That one's getting made out just before I go to the last. Crochet Lush at the back. Absolutely right, Patrick. Look at that.
Yes.
Crocheted Lush at the back. It's got his name in the back. Made by Chi Chi Revolver, who also made me little mini crocheted Ruby Wednesday. and so yeah, Ruby's got a little crocheted Ruby.
I don't know if most Twingo players have seen this jacket, but I have a jacket that's got gems, kind of flames up the sleeve. So that's what that is. She's incredible. Look at the detail on that. She's great. Chi Chi Revolver.
So Annika's on 10, John's on 9, Wendy's on 8, Graham's on 12, John's on 12, Jen Ryan's on 14. Scott Ryan reckons he's on 12. Patrick's on 5.
I think Patrick fell asleep.
Abby's on 14. Pete Python's on 11.
It's not his name.
Joanne's on 12. Pete Python, you want to get this first prize. Shane Gilliver, 9. You also would like this first prize. Joe Foley's on 12. And John's on 8. Joe's on 10. Right. Okay. I'm 11 and 11. So from the Fluffy and the JJ cam. And Anita 13. Nicholas on 11. Right, okay.
Okay, 14.
Steve's on 14. Wow, that's not bad at all. Excellent brooch, Rose. Yes, this was a birthday present from the very lovely Lily Snatch Dragon and Mark Anthony, made by Luxite on Etsy. You can find them on the Etsy.
Find them on the Etsy.
I am going to read out this ball, and then I'm going to fill up the gin and leave you to do the thing and see if we can stir up some controversy.
What, are we stirring up controversy?
Well, often.
Always.
The last ball before the interval remembering we're coming back with the 57% gin, is the Log Lady.
Ladies, gentlemen, and those unconstrained by the constraints of gender, the Log Lady.
The Log Lady. And I may have the last of the Baileys.
Ooh, you devil. Right.
You're going to do that
I'm going to do that thing that I do.
That
Now.
thing that you do.
Okay.
People are going to spend the interval running around looking for 40 things.
Yes, they're certainly not going to listen to this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Now, those of you who are regulars know that at this point, while she refreshes the drinks, what I do is I take a popular or well-known song and I rewrite it to have lyrics, sometimes to do with COVID, sometimes to do with the government, sometimes to do with the... It's not about the government this evening, but I've rewritten a popular song from the 1980s by the band The Human League. And basically I've rewritten it as a kind of a love song between a cannibal and the woman he wishes to devour. Because, I mean, you know me. They say about me, they say, oh, he's a very laid-back guy, they say. Very, very, very live and let live. Do you remember, for instance, years ago when there was that German cannibal, wanted to eat someone, found someone who wanted to be eaten, he ate him, they locked him up. I think he fried his penis, something like that. There was garlic involved. But everyone was up in arms. He fried his penis. And I'm like, well, the guy wanted to be eaten. To me, that was kind of quite a romantic story because I'm very much live and let live. So this is a song between a cannibal and the woman he wishes to devour. The second verse is in her voice as the original song switches from male to female. But I'm not going to put on a voice. I'm just going to go through it. You'll probably know what song it is. I'm, of course, unboxing the wooden kazoo. Okay. All right. Add a gherkin, it's not tasteless, oxtail from a jar. A tasty brew. Some sauerkraut from a teacup, then melt it all down. Reduce it all into a jus. With chives and maybe prawn, but what goes with it is meat. More substantial than a soup. In the kitchenette, what goes with it? What tastes good with cow? That missing ingredient is you. But oh, once you are deceased, I promise to be bereaved after I flay you when you feed me. Oh, you will be my feast. If I say that I will grieve you, that I'll sprinkle you with cashews, the pepper I will grind. The menus are designed and served with the cognac enough to fill a quarry, but please don't haunt my gravy. Haunt my gravy, oh, please don't haunt my gravy. Don't you haunt me, oh, woman's voice. You are shirking and you're shiftless and just plain bizarre. Cheesy as fondue. Why is it men think of a girl as a battered place when chip shop tartar sauce I eschew? Those brown smears on your hands are just shit and slime. Ha! That ain't no you. Your cooking just plain stinks, so climb down off of your throne. You're as crooked as a corkscrew. Back to him. But oh, once you are deceased, I promise to be bereaved after I flay you when you feed me. Oh, you will be my feast. If I say that I will grieve you, that I'll sprinkle you with cashews, the pepper I will grind. The menus are designed and served with a cognac at much to fill a quarry, but please don't haunt my gravy. Everybody, haunt my gravy. No! Don't you haunt my gravy. Haunt my gravy. Oh! So please don't haunt my gravy. Don't haunt my gravy. Oh, please don't haunt my gravy. Don't you haunt me. Oh. I thank you. Let's put it back in its box. Please, welcoming back to the stage, if only so that this will end. Roast on!
Well,
There are snacks. You're nearly spilling that.
oh no. This is the last of the red velvet Baileys. When this is over, Christmas is well and truly over. The baby Jesus is no more.
But he rose again on the third day, apparently.
I brought you some twiglets.
Twiglets. I'm guessing Scott Ryan no longer has any twiglets. He probably wolfed them all. Oh, do you want a cloth? You're going to get a cloth. I'll get a cloth.
I'll get a cloth.
Not a cloche, which is a
hat.
And something you put over food.
I would like to also mention, however, that from a professional opinion, you would not batter plaice because it's a very fine fish.
Yeah, I know, but that's what men look at women as, a battered plaice, which is a fine fish that you mistreat. You see, there was subtext.
You thought about that, didn't you?
Nope, just made it up. That is so good.
It is so good,
It's
and this
so
is the
good.
last of it. And I've dribbled of it. Right, somebody saying I did have some more sugar. Yeah, I did have another wee cheeky chocolate. Cheeky chocolate, cheeky chocolate, cheeky chocolate. And we're on to the 57% gin. Oh, I also wanted to point out, while you have some twiglets, I crochet baby blankets for Cabaret versus Cancer. And I have 4 in stock. They are £25 each with free UK shipping.
All the money goes to Cabaret versus Cancer?
All the money goes to Cabaret versus Cancer. So if you know somebody who is having a baby and they're in lockdown and you can't get to the Baby Gap to buy them that very cute little bear costume or whatever it is.
If you know breeders,
then get in touch, because I've got some of these blankets that
not the band,
that I need to get rid of because they take up quite a lot of space. And I've started another project which is taking up a lot of space, and I need the space I need the box that these.
But the project you've started up is secret.
Yeah, it's a secret, but I need the box that the baby blankets are in to be able to store it. So if you'd like to buy a baby blanket, get in touch. Right, Annika's asking, how is Monkey? Monkey is fine. She is asleep on the chair in my office,
which is the hallway.
Which is the hall. My workspace. She likes my work chair.
It's
and
a
that's
good chair.
where she is. She's sound asleep.
Spark out.
Yeah. So Abby says they're lovely blankets. I think Harry got the first. Did Harry get the first blanket?
If not the first, one of the first, certainly, yeah. And how old's Harry now?
7.
That's crazy.
17.
17.
7. And when they get a baby blanket, they join a very exclusive club called the Anti-Rose Baby Blanket Club.
There are no benefits to the club membership other than having the baby blanket.
As of yet, I had intentions in 2020.
They would all get a tattoo.
To do a kids cabaret show for all of them. Remember, I spoke to Matt. You weren't going to be
That's
involved.
right. I wasn't going to be involved.
And you weren't going to be involved. It was going to be Matt Ricardo and Dusty Limits and some other people who do kids entertainment as of a thing. So does.
I could tell them the joke.
No. So yeah, there you go. If you want a blanket, get in touch, because they're all kind of gender neutral colours. So even if you don't know what sex the baby is, or if you don't want to gender the baby, it's fine. It's all fine.
It's all
Fine.
fine.
So we're about halfway through. You've got your twiglets.
Got my twiglets, got my gin.
You've got your gin. I've got the last of this.
I've got my nut tub.
And let's get back to that old game 39, part 2
Of Twingo.
Ruby anniversary. A Ruby anniversary. Look at that. Gender is a construct, Ruby, exactly. So you can get the blankets come in all different colours. They're not. I don't do.
Yes, burn gender down. Don't burn the blankets.
No, they are.
They wouldn't burn.
It
No,
would be dangerous if they burned. They'd stick to the skin like those night dresses of the 70s.
No, they wouldn't do that because
No,
they would pass all the relevant safety precautions.
But in the 70s, we all had night dresses. Well, you didn't, but we all had night dresses in the 70s.
You'd speak for me.
That if you got too close to the fire, they wouldn't catch fire. They would just melt and stick to your skin.
The night dresses that when you took them off in a darkened room, it caused sparks.
Yeah. It was a different time.
It was a different time.
Of course, all that time is coming back now because we've left the European Union and we've got no standards anymore.
Stand it.
Right. I've had a headache for 3 days. This is helping.
I'm sure it is.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Smoked cheese pig.
Smoked cheese pig. Does it have anything to do with Hurley's hog? We'll never know. Smoked cheese pig. Smoked cheese pig. Cross it off.
The owls were flying.
The owls were flying. Many things were blocked. The owls were flying.
Laura Palmer.
She is the one. Laura Palmer. Laura Palmer.
Although we say Laura's the one, let's just say Laura killed Basil.
No, she saved Basil and then you killed Basil. Or
Basil,
left him on a cold windowsill.
Basil caught a chill and is now as dead as a doorstop.
Dead as Dillinger.
And I have no seats left because I gave them all away as prizes. And then we had a leaking sink and the seats that I did have left got wet from the leaking sink.
Leaky sink.
So I need to buy some new seats when it gets a little bit warmer and start propagating. That's a word. Look it up. Is that what you say? Look it up.
Yeah.
Propagating.
I don't know if it's the right word, but it is a word.
The Basil version 2, because we'll still be in lockdown.
Forever now.
Forever. This is how we live now. Yeah, it's not even Basil R.I.P. He's still on the window ledge. I can't bring myself to part with him.
I dropped a twiglet and it never hit the ground.
There it's there. It did hit
Oh.
the ground. I can see it. Don't kick it. Don't kick it into the carpet.
I just kicked it out of the way so we don't tread it into the floor.
Jesus Christ. You can tell it's not me that hoovers.
Don't you haunt my gravy, that's all I'm saying.
I think we watched a lot of MasterChef over Christmas, so now you're awful.
You.
I heard the word jus in there and I thought that's not the man I married who wouldn't have known what a jus was.
No.
Yeah, MasterChef is professionals. Angelo Badalamenti.
Right, the theme tune, played the theme tune. Angelo Falula Badalamenti. Angelo Badalamenti. Badalamenti, 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 Badalamenti.
Agent Denise Bryson.
Agent Denise Bryson. Agent Denise Bryson puts her pants on one leg at a time. Agent Denise Bryson.
And see, they're still talking about you on OnlyFans. I think that, yeah, it has legs. Lucy Moran.
Lucy Moran. Back before she was married, she's just good old Lucy Moran.
Of course, our rent goes up next month, so maybe OnlyFans will be the way forward. Ceiling fan.
Ceiling fan. How do you see this OnlyFans working? Just pictures of me with not much on, or are there videos? What am I doing?
I think we start off with pictures, build a...
We could recreate the Jack Nance spanking video with me and Monkey.
You're not a spanking monkey. gone wrong, hasn't it? Maybe Monkey could spank you.
Well, how's that going to work? No, got it.
Hand through time.
Hand through time. Hand comes out of a portal, gives me a spank. OnlyFans. Pay up, look big.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the OnlyFans will start off with pictures. We may need to look at other people's OnlyFans, but
How can you?
I read an
Unless
article.
you're a fan.
I read an article in the newspaper that said that there was loads of women, predominantly, had signed up for OnlyFans to try and get through the COVID, and there was now so many people on OnlyFans that everybody's takings have dissipated.
Yeah, but I'm quite niche.
Yeah, you are niche. Should we play Twingo?
Yeah, let's go. Oh, shit.
And there's like another Twingo on the floor. Entering the town of Twin Peaks.
Entering the town of Twin Peaks through a time portal to punch someone. Entering the town of... You could guess. You could punch into other shows. There could be like crossover episodes where you punch into Seinfeld or something that, was made in the last 20 years. Punch, Queen's Gambit. She's playing to bang.
Oh, I can knock it over.
Yeah.
Oh, I can cause havoc.
No, when you lay down the Queen, she just goes like that, clicks her fingers, your hand comes out of nowhere, lays down the Queen. Or maybe your hand is the thing doing the clock every time.
Or maybe I just punch people.
Okay, yeah, maybe punch.
Wait for the tea. The fish aren't running.
Wait for the tea. The fish, well, they're not running, are they? Cross it off.
Naked Twingo on OnlyFans. Well, it'd have to be solo Twingo or maybe I would be dressed as a bat. Naked Lush, batted rose.
Well, you wouldn't see anything. I'm kind of mostly covered.
Apart from when you do your star jumps.
Yeah, maybe not star jumps. That would be an extra money.
Yeah.
Or extra money to stop me doing star jumps.
Maybe if the tips go up when you get to enough money to cover the rent increase, you stop doing you start doing star jumps. Yeah, I don't know, would people pay for it?
This is my point.
I don't know, maybe we should give it a go. I'm getting distracted by the video, which is a slight delay of it, and it's showing you doing your OnlyFans dance.
Oh, I missed it. I missed the OnlyFans dance, damn it.
Creamed corn.
Creamed corn. Creamed corn. Creamed corn. Creamed corn.
Catherine Martell.
Catherine Martell, played, of course, by Piper Laurie, who was in The Hustler, where the song
goes like this.
Do the hustle. Do the hustle. We've grown ups. Do the hustle. Catherine Martell.
Yeah, Paul is right. You did all pay for him to eat a banana live on video.
And that was very sexual.
So and Paul's saying maybe you could do the Audrey dance for him naked for money. So it's all, I think it will work. John says that there's a fan-made Seinfeld trailer in the style
I saw
of
it. Yes, I saw it.
And Ruby says perhaps people will pay you to keep your clothes on. But I think there's a Manchester.
I think that
scene.
as well.
I think,
but I don't think that's how OnlyFans works.
I think the Manchester scene really has a calling for you. Well, with there's a kazoo, there's the Audrey dance,
But the Ruby's idea would be like it would have to be live.
Yeah. And
I come on fully dressed and I go, I'm fucking pay up, motherfuckers, or this is coming off. And that's how the money goes up.
Ah. And that you take off just a jacket to start with. That would be the first item of clothing you took off.
And it's coming.
So you take
and all the cash comes in.
So you take off your trousers and leave on the cummerbund.
Always.
So you'll be in your pants, your shirt, tucked into your pants, and the cummerbund.
Yes. See, if that's not sexy, I don't. I mean, I think we can all agree on bringing sexy back. But I'm bringing sexy back. It's faulty. I want to return it.
And your sock suspenders.
Oh, always. They're never coming off.
And what about the necklace? So yeah, I think maybe they can be.
Maybe one in a shower, one washing.
Maybe for when we do Twingo 50, the prize will be 50 naked pictures of you, or pictures of you in undress. Okay, John Atfield's getting stroppy with me again.
Right.
It's only a bit of fun, you said on Facebook. It's just a bit of fun, John. It's not though, is it?
I put the cum into cummerbund. You're right, Ruby.
Amanda says that we're chatting so much she's had to put the lid on the Sharpie. So we're going to pay attention.
Right, sorry, yes. Speed round.
Ben Horney. That would also work, isn't it? Right, okay, no giggling. This is it. Have we started? Major Briggs.
Major Briggs. Is he lackluster with the Briggs? No, there's no skimping on the Briggs in with Major Briggs. Major Briggs. Cross it off.
Mayor Dwayne Milford.
Mayor Dwayne Falula Milford. Mayor Dwayne Milford. He's the mayor. He's Dwayne. He's Mr. Milford to you.
David Lynch.
David Lynch, the man himself, does the weather every day, which he described in an interview as a torment. He said, but once you say you're going to do it, you've got to do it. David Lynch.
Donna Hayward.
Donna Falula Hayward, daughter of Dr. Hayward, or is she? Spoilers. It was 30 years ago. Donna Hayward. Now, initially, I heard that who played Donna originally? It was
I can't remember her name. Not the names after
Boyle.
Yeah.
Susan Boyle. Yeah, who played Donna? It was Susan Boyle. I'm not going to tell you.
I don't care.
Well, I heard originally that she didn't do Fire Walk with Me because she was doing Wayne's World. Wait, no, it was before
Wayne's World.
But then I read the other day that she didn't do it because of the nudity.
I thought it was because of the nudity. You would have done it because of the nudity.
I would have insisted on the nudity.
It was a different time.
It was a different time. Twingo.
The Roadhouse.
A polar bear fell on me. The Roadhouse. Cross it off.
Oh, why have I been thinking about him recently?
Because someone posted a picture of him in a dress.
Yeah, that was
We
quite a nice
mentioned that
pic.
last.
Oh, I don't feel like it's been a week. It's good that we're doing Twingo twice a week now. It's not been 7 days.
Yeah, it has. It has been 7 days.
Lara Finn Boyle.
Yes.
Fish.
Simply fish. Simply fish. It may have been in a percolator. We don't know, but it's a fish.
Waldo R.I.P.
Leo, no! Waldo. Don't go there. Talk to the beak, talk to the wing, because the beak ain't listening.
Sticking with the birds, it's Owl.
Still, it would have been fun if you'd have said sticking with the birds and then, Laura Palmer. Owl. Simply owl. Simply owl.
Deputy Brennan.
Deputy Andy Brennan. Deputy Brennan. No sense, no feeling. Deputy Brennan.
I think I've dropped a ball.
Yes, you have. Where did it come out of?
I heard it hit my feet.
Has it been read? Yes, that's Deputy Brennan is the one you dropped.
I missed the giant box that sits at my leg. If you've got it, get it ready to shake it. It's Pine Cone.
Pine Cone. Pine Cone. Pine Cone. Pine Cone.
Big Ed's gas farm.
It's a gas farm. It's Big Ed's gas farm. It's Big Ed's gas farm. Big Ed's gas farm.
Do you think Big Ed's gas farm? Do you think that's where? Is there a Twin Peaks taxi firm?
Oh, he'd have a card in the window, wouldn't he? I think. Yeah, there should be a taxi firm.
Yeah, you can put a chapter about that in your book, Scott Ryan.
Where's the taxi?
Where's the taxis? How do girls get from A to B?
Girls?
Well, they're a user of taxis, aren't they? I got taxis when I was that age.
So did I. What age?
My age.
When you were you've always been your age. You know that.
I've had a really hard week.
Twingo.
And Miss Jo Foley.
If that is your real
if
name.
that is your real name. Somebody had the audacity.
Chutzpah.
The audacity to put a meeting in my diary for Friday at 4 p.m.
What's the F?
And 4 p.m, of course, is Jo Foley's stretching class, which I've signed up for the next 4 weeks. And I put it in my diary. Don't put anything in. What did they do? They put a meeting in. So I've gone back going, I'm sorry, but 4 o'clock is when I do my stretch class.
I think we'll find it's Jo Foley's stretch class, if that is her real name, she said.
So, Jo Foley, I might need you to write a letter so that I can get out of my meeting early. Just so you know. How's the 57%, Jen?
It's good. Good. Go to try some?
No.
Have you poisoned me?
Deputy Hawk.
Deputy Hawk, played by the wonderful Mr. Michael Horse. Deputy Hawk.
Horn's department store.
Horn's department store. Dick Tremaine works in the menswear department of Horn's department store.
Smooth action.
You hear that? You people, this means we have moved into the tension zone, which signifies that the game is nearly over because we're getting close to the end of the game. The end of the game because it's the end of the game. No, it's not the end of the game yet, but we're getting close, which means you must be getting up in the scores, which means very soon some of you will be in the winner's enclosure.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Time Hand second series. Chainsaw.
Ooh, chainsaw, like in
chainsaw through time.
No,
Time.
What will happen is the bruising in my knuckles will go gangrenous, and I'll
because
lose
of
my
all the
hand,
punching.
and I'll have a chainsaw in its place, like that.
Ash from The Evil Dead.
I can't work it with my left hand though. Maybe they accidentally cut. Oh no, I can't work it with my left hand. Oh, it's dead. Oh, not dead.
It's not dead.
Phew. Oh, there you go. I can't work it with my left.
Twingo.
Okay, so John Adams is on 17, Nicker Hazel's on 18 and 20, Tallulah Joe is on 19, Patrick's on 15, Anita's on 18, Graham's on 19,
Maya's on 22,
Shane's on 19. Oh, we are so in the tension zone. Lou and Fluffy and JJ's on 21 and 17, Amanda and Andy on 16 and 18. We are so in the tension zone. Coming at you. How many of you have gone looking for toy chainsaws?
Remember what it was? It was a chainsaw.
I've had a hard week. Jen's on 19. Pete Python, you're on 17.
It's not his name.
Will's on 21. This is it. Right. Okay. Serious twingoing. Okay, I'm going to have a drink. Right. This is it. Serious twingoing. I'm paying attention. I'm not going to get distracted. I'm going to start off with diary.
Simply diary. Cross it off.
He is Bob.
He is Bob, otherwise known as Killer Bob, but he is Bob is what we're looking for. He is Bob. Cross it off, damn it. Or, you know.
We've had that.
Yes, we have. We do it again if you like.
We're having it again. The evil in these woods, which I think we've had already.
We've definitely had.
Yeah, we have. I think that one is in there twice.
I think it is.
Packard Sawmill.
Packard Sawmill. Packard Sawmill. Packard Sawmill ran, of course, by Josie Packard. Packard Sawmill. Cross it off.
Oh, Shell, you've ruined the surprise. Agent Rosenfield.
Fuck Gene Kelly, motherfucker. One of the Happy Generation, Albert. Agent Albert Rosenfield. Agent Rosenfield. basically, is what we're looking for.
The one-armed man.
The one-armed man. He's a man with one arm. He's played by the wonderful Mr. Al Strobel. The one-armed man, motherfuckers.
He owns a gas farm. His name is Ed Hurley.
He's big. He's Ed. He's Ed Hurley. Cross him off.
Wrapped in plastic.
She's dead. Wrapped in plastic. So I can spank her. Wrapped in plastic. Make a good slapping sound, wouldn't it, if you were wrapped in plastic?
She's my cousin.
She's my cousin. She's my cousin. She's my cousin. I don't have any cousins.
I don't know what to say to that. Coffee.
Simply coffee.
Well, we're so
Even a bad cup of coffee is better than no coffee at all. Coffee.
There is no chatter going on at all. Eyes down for a full Twingo.
It's because you told him the prize was extra special. The first prize.
The Bookhouse Boys.
The Bookhouse Boys.
Check, I've got no rogue balls.
Rogue balls. You don't want one of them. Oh, they can smart.
Chief. Poker chip.
Don't put vinegar on it. Don't put ketchup on it. Poker chip. Poke her chip. Get a chip and poke it. Poker chip. Poker chip. Poker chip.
Benjamin Horn.
Benjamin Falula Horn. Benjamin Horn. Cigars turned into carrots. Benjamin Horn. Hatchet.
Black Yukon Sucker Punch.
Black Yukon Sucker Punch through time. Black Yukon Sucker Punch. There really is. How come no one's called Twingo?
Well, I don't know. There's
worrying.
3, 6, there's 12 left maybe.
There are no rogue balls.
I don't think so. Twingo, JJ, Twingo, Erin, Twingo.
Waiting for one more, no?
JJ really is won twice. That can't be happening.
It can. It happens all the time.
Why is that? Why do people win consecutively?
Because it's random, that's why.
And Erin via Serena. So we have one Twingo place left. Are you clutching at your heart with excitement?
Yes, let's say that.
He's got a hog. He's James Harley.
James was always called Just You. James Falula Hurley. Is that Mother's hat?
Jerry Horn.
Jerry Horn. Is that Mother's hat? Jerry Horn. Brie and baguette. Jerry Horn. Jerry Horn.
I'm going to read another one.
Wendy McQueen says she can get you a discount on a real chainsaw.
I don't think I should have a real chainsaw.
No, I think that would be extraordinarily dangerous.
Douglas Fir.
Douglas Fir sounds like a boylesque performs only Twin Peaks themes act. No one would book him. Maybe we would. Douglas Firs. Douglas Firs. Douglas Firs. Douglas Firs.
I'm going to read another.
Twingo!
Twingo in Manchester. Oh, but third prize is not first, is it? So
Correct.
We have JJ winning for the second week.
Did you win first last time?
I don't know. Which seems like some kind of witchery.
Witchery. Witch, they say. Witch. Build a bridge out of him.
Twingo.
He turned me into a newt.
For Erin, who lives with Serena Del Fuego.
Way up north.
And Twingo for Paul dogging Manchester.
If that is your real name, I know it's not.
So they are there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 balls left. 9 balls left.
There's one over there. Look.
Yeah, 9 balls left. 9 balls. Take 9 balls into the shower.
9 balls left.
What a life.
Oh.
What a life. Well, on
Well,
that bombshell,
well.
I'm going to check.
You're going to go and check the cards.
Check the
And
cards.
she knows what cards you got. You don't have to tell her.
Because there has been exhibitions of fraudulence exhibited before.
There has, and they've been called out
by some of the winners
Oh, yes.
on the story this evening. So I'm going to check. First prize.
Now we've only got 3 claims, so we're gonna. If there's any frauds, we're gonna come back and continue to play.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's never happened before.
That's never happened before.
I'm quite drunk.
Yes, you are.
Whoop,
You haven't tried the Sipsmith.
whoop.
Okay. At which point, neighbours, while Rose is checking the cards, I take the opportunity to try and flog to you a few of the books what I have written. There is my novel, The 35 Timely and Untimely Deaths of Cumberland County, by Mason Ball. It's a pen name. Why did I choose such a ridiculous name? I don't know. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Basically, lots of murder, real, actual, reprinted documents, medical documents, lots of murder, lots of weirdness in the woods in Maine during the Great Depression. We have my latest collection, The Invention of Mother. It's a collection of stories, all based around the theme of technology. So a little bit sci-fi, a little bit Black Mirror, guaranteed to break the ice at parties. We have The Lights Will Go Out, which is 3 spooky ghost themed stories. Comes with a CD of strange and disturbing music, all processed from field recordings genuinely made at Chillingham Castle, Britain's most haunted castle, they claim. They would claim that, but the fact is there's no such thing as ghosts. Ghost stories, ooh, guaranteed to break the ice at spooky parties. We have The Menagerie, or as my wife calls it, The Menagerie, a fairy tale illustrated by the wonderful and the lavishly tooled Mr. John Falula Atfield. It's a kind of a dark fairy tale. We have that. We have the 3 poetry books, which is Postcards from Twin Peaks, poems all based around Twin Peaks. We have Voices from the Red Velvet Elsewhere and further Voices from the Red Velvet Elsewhere. All of those, most of those poems, should I say, were written initially for the introduction of acts at the Double R Club. I thought I would do something a little bit different. Usually I read a poem from one of the books, but frankly we're running out. So I thought I'd kind of try and spot in a few bits from the other books. So I'm going to read a little bit from The Menagerie. Now, The Menagerie is a story about a brother and sister in a kind of post-apocalyptic world that is kind of taken up by a traveling circus of very strange individuals. And at the back of the book, every so often you get like a note, like a number, and you switch to the back and you get an explanation for that character, maybe that character's backstory, maybe something more about that particular part of the story. So it's like a story that expands as you flick back and forth. And in this circus, there are many things. There are trapeze artists, fire breathers, jugglers, all sorts of the usual sort of things. But they also have something called a geek. Now, for those who do not know, it's not a geek as in like computers and computer games. No, and like Star Wars. No, a geek back in the day was a performer in a circus that would genuinely bite the heads of chickens. That's where the term comes from. And we have a picture of the geek. We have the trapeze artist above and the geek down below with his long matted hair. Don't worry about the bird cages. That's all explained in the book. You'll have to buy the book. So I thought I would tell you the geek's backstory, basically. It's a very short little story. So let's just take the old post-it off. The Geek's Tale, or The Tale of the Feral Child. While travelling through a deep, dark forest, a family was set upon by bandits, robbed, and the mother and father killed. A boy, no more than an infant, was left by the bandits to the elements to perish. Yet he did not. A pack of wolves discovered the child and, perhaps considering him too small to serve as any kind of meal, took his swaddling clothes in their teeth and carried him off into the trees. They raised the boy as one of their kind, taught him to hunt and to live as wolves live, with all their secrets and traditions unknown to the minds of men. Many years later, a rich man was out hunting in the woods when he came across the wolf pack and, frightened by them, killed one and captured another before the rest fled into the forest. It was not long before the rich man discovered that the wolf he had captured was not a wolf at all, but a young man. Astonished, he took the young man back to his grand house and had his servants cut away the young man's long, dirty, unruly hair, had them bathe him, and had them dress him in fine clothes. The rich man adopted the wolf boy, and as the years went by, brought him up as his own, teaching him table manners where the wolf boy wanted to eat only with his hands and to tear at his food like an animal. He taught him to speak where the wolf boy wanted only to howl and to bark. He taught him to read and write, to wear clothes such as humans wore, taught him to walk upright and to be in all ways the proper son of a rich man. In time, a neighbouring land, as neighbouring lands will, came into conflict with the rich man's land and declared war. Great and bloody battles were staged and many lives were lost. As was right and proper, the rich man sent his adopted son off to fight the enemy, and fight he did with great bravery, though tragically he was killed. The rich man was distraught and took to his bed, racked with guilt and sorrow, and that would have been the end of the story had the wolves not been watching. But so the story goes, they were watching, and they had been watching all those years, watching as the rich man dressed up their wolfkin in foolish clothes, watching as his wolf self was slowly stripped away from him until, as a final indignity, he was sent off to fight a foolish war, a human war, which held no more sense to a wolf than did a spinning wheel to a mayfly. Now perhaps all that really stormed the grand house that day was the rich man's guilt, but the tale told is that the wolves, in their anger, overran the rich man's servants, tore out their throats, and running amok, climbed the stairs and finally found the rich man in his bed. But they did not attack him. Instead, they drove him from the grand house and out into the wilderness. The rich man ran. For fear of the wolves, he ran and he hid, and every time he tried to make fire to warm himself, the wolves chased him on, and every time he tried to seek sanctuary in a town to beg for scraps of food, to rely on that all too human kindness, they chased him on. The wolves chased him everywhere, never giving him a moment's rest, until, exhausted and maddened, the rich man, now a rich man no longer, took to hunting for his food, to eating insects and wild flowers, to stealing chickens from farms and to eating them raw. And so, retreating further from his prized humanity with every day, becoming not as an animal, but lower than an animal, for the wolves, in their revenge, had robbed him even of the choice to be as he had been, and as he had been happy. To read the rest of the story, you'll have to buy the book. Please welcoming back to the stage for the prize-giving Rose Thorn. Well. Do we have any fraudulent claims?
Well, people will be interested to note.
Well, they'll be the judge of that.
That I had to refer back to the archivist to see whether or not a certain ball had been called.
Well, even though you had
I didn't take the balls with me.
And had it?
Yes, it had been.
And what was it?
Major Briggs.
Major Briggs had been called.
Because I can't remember you saying.
Stick a pin on the Briggs.
Yeah.
I did say it, but we were speeding, so it kind of went and was gone.
So yeah, we have JJ burn him at the witch, burn him at the stake because he's a witch.
Build a bridge out of him. He turned me into a newt.
Having come twice. First.
Let's rewind that sentence and start it again. Having come
JJ
first.
JJ got one. JJ won twice in a row.
Having come twice.
Having come twice in a row.
Wow, that's impressive.
So that's pretty impressive.
Yeah. So, without like a little bit of just give me a minute.
So, I'm just going to say, JJ, that probably next week people will be cursing you.
Your name.
On the Facebook because, Burnham, he's a witch.
Or Burnham on Crouch.
Just a reminder that issue 15 is currently at the printers of the Blue Rose magazine. This, of course, edition number 9 is the best edition.
The best one, because we're on it.
Because we're on the cover of it.
With lots of the Double R Club family.
There's not many left.
Louise here, who was mentioned earlier on, only has one eye. That you can't tell. She makes all the costumes.
So there are a few copies of edition number 9 left from the bluerosemagazine.com.
Does it come with Love Potion number 9?
La. So go and support the Blue Rose magazine if you're interested.
Like supportive underwear.
It
needs it.
If you're interested in moonlighting with Bruce Willis and Sybil Shepherd, there's a book coming out on that.
I'd sing the song, but I can't remember.
That's enough. But go and support the Blue Rose magazine. No, they don't make a lot of money from the magazine.
On the way.
They just want to bring together these Twin Peaks community. So even if you've got a friend who you've never met,
if you've got a friend.
Okay, I'm going to talk now. So you can be shushed. If you've got somebody you just want to send them a nice present, get in touch with Scott at the Blue Rose magazine, and he'll
suggest a nice present that you could send them.
This is why I have bruises on my knuckles. And Scott could even dispatch it to somebody else if you want to.
And if it's someone you don't like, he will dispatch them.
If it's somebody you don't like, just tell me where they live and I'll send Benjamin Lush, because I could sure do with the peace and quiet.
That would be travelling beyond my own area.
And I've
That'll be against the rules.
I've written the number of the card that came third, but not the name. So better write that down, because.
Do you remember it?
Paul
Manchester. Paul Manchester, that's your name now.
Which is handy, because Paul from Manchester, I also have your festive jumper prizes that I haven't posted because I was waiting till you won something.
Because of COVID.
Postage. Right. Okay, third prize, Paul from Manchester.
Paul from Manchester. Who will also be getting his Christmas jumper prize.
You have one trip to the bathroom courtesy of the RR
3 sheets of red RR Club branded toilet paper.
You have won some artistic Cabaret versus Cancer postcards which say, be inspired, be inspiring, don't be a cunt.
So that's always worth remembering.
Send them to anybody you like. A Twingo 2021 creamed corn edition pencil.
The coveted Twingo 21 pencil. Twingo 2021. Also, don't they need to?
Owl tattoo.
Oh yeah, forehead.
A 2021 Chubba Chubba Chip Chop.
That's not what they're called.
That's what they're called. R coffee beans, 40.
In an owl bag.
Agent Cooper coffee cocktail.
Ooh.
Cherry lollipop.
Suck it.
A fridge magnet that says Chubba Chubba Chip Chop.
Even though that's not what they're called.
Oh, a tiny little rabbit eraser. Look how tiny that is.
That's tiny. Don't eat it. That's a choking hazard.
That'll give you nightmares. A rabbit badge. It's a rabbit badge. Rabbit.
Spotty rabbit badge.
And because Maya returns for her first game of 2021, the Norwegian flag and a page from the Norwegian phrase book.
Oh. In which we learn that a chemist is a
chemisto.
Apotheket.
Hypocrisy.
Apothek.
And a classic.
Like an apothecary.
A classic brown owl badge.
Ooh, what's the owl's name?
Ringo.
Ringo the owl.
There's no go-go's like a Ringo goes.
Your prizes, Paul, winging their way to you in Manchesterford.
In second place, making her first Twingo call is Erin. And Erin...
In Leeds, not that far from Manchester.
In Leeds. Because this is your first Twingo go call, you are going to also get edition number 9 of the Blue Rose magazine, because quite frankly, everybody else already has one.
Which we will sign to devalue.
We will write, Dear Erin, enjoy the stories inside this magazine. Signed, Benjamin Lush and Rose Thorno.
You're going to have to... Rose Thorno.
I have to come up
with... That might not be what we put.
Right, okay. Erin, you have
Magazino.
You have won 2 inspirational cunt cards.
They're not cunt. Be inspired, be inspiring, don't be a cunt.
I'm
sure you're not, but yeah, I'm sure you know people that are and need to be told.
Not one, but 2 trips to the bathroom courtesy of the
RR Club branded toilet paper.
You have won a fortune-telling fish.
Magic fish does not officially double as a COVID test.
You've won also a 2021 Twingo pencil.
Sought after.
A Norwegian flag.
Oh yeah.
A Chubba Chubba Chip Chop. Shot of Agent Cooper coffee cocktail. A owl eraser.
RR
coffee beans.
In an owl bag.
A tension zone fridge magnet.
Oh, yeah.
A key ring with a little owl on it. It's a little owl key ring. An owl key ring.
Key
ring. What's this? It's a rabbit badge.
Like a flowery rabbit brooch.
Oh, and what's this? What's this?
What's this?
Why,
What's this?
It's a shovel. It's a gold shovel pin badge. Golden shovel pin badge from season 3 as we head towards the election of a new president. And
no, we've got the election. We've had the election.
Inauguration of a new president and a coup by Trump to do whatever the fuck he does. This will help us shovel ourselves out
of the shit. Yes.
I've had a lot to drink.
It's been very confusing for Erin, who may not have seen season 3.
Erin, season 3.
Erin, season 3.
And a cherry lollipop. Oh, a classic brown owl.
Ooh, what's that owl called?
Ian.
Ian the owl. Ian owl.
Ian.
Ian owl.
Ian.
Ian owl.
Ian is the kind of person who would put fish in the microwave in a staff cantina situation.
It's not a person, it's an owl.
Ian would put fish in the microwave. Ian's not the kind of person who would clean up after him. He'd leave his dirty dishes in the sink.
So you're giving Erin an arsehole owl?
Well, she can fix him.
Ah, I will fix you, says Erin.
Yeah. And some Norwegian phrase books.
You too will speak Norwegian by the end of this.
Annika, I'll do the rules. I'll write up the rules. But yes, of course, the Twingo card has to always be in it, but it doesn't count as one of the things.
No. Oh.
Right. Okay.
So really, it will be 41 things, but one will be disqualified.
JJ, you won again. You wicked.
You win again. So little time, and it's something. BG something.
That probably there'll be some people who'll be chasing you down for some of these cards.
They know where you live.
You have won.
We've given them your address.
You have won 3. Be inspired, be inspiring. Don't be a cunt postcards. Send them to people.
Yes, that you think are and or might be.
You have won 1, 2, 3 trips to the bathroom, courtesy of the
Double R Club themed, branded. It's not a baby powder.
You have won burnt engine oil room spray from Juliette Rose.
Oh yeah.
Go and buy her stuff. It's amazing. You have won another 2021 pencil.
I mean, do you need another one?
I mean, how many pencils can somebody write with? I mean. Double R coffee blend beans.
In an owl bag.
Chubba chubba chip chop. An owl hair clip.
Ah.
A blue rose soap.
Wash your hands with it, don't eat it.
Wipe the magazine. A donut
eraser.
A purple dice.
Ooh.
Tie pin button brooch.
Oh.
Stick it on your clothes. It's got a thing.
Umpa, stick it on your jumper.
You have won. Short of Agent Cover Doctor. You have won the much coveted red owl.
Is it red?
It's kind of like
Brick. What's his name?
Brick.
His name's Brick. That is a name. That's like an American name, isn't it?
And Brick, I'll tell you, Brick's the person who will drive you to a party and leave you there.
You're giving another arsehole owl.
Well, I think it's because they're just regular brown owls. They're not the owls of the apocalypse. No. They're not the owls of doom.
They're not the owls of the alpaca lips.
These are just your regular owls, and
regular owls are arseholes.
Much like people, regular owls can be arseholes. What's
Unlike
his name again? Brick.
I thought you knew his name.
I'm going to go through all these videos once and write down the names of all the owls when I do my spreadsheet. You have won a Rose Thorn Benjamin Lush fridge magnet.
Hello.
I think you got one of these last week.
Illustrated by
John
the lavishly tooled Mr. John Apfield.
You have won for the first time ever.
Now, this is the exciting bit.
The first.
This has never been won
ever
at Twingo.
It's an ace of spades.
Ace of spades.
It's metal. It's a bottle opener.
That's a fucking bottle opener.
Ace of spades bottle.
So it's basically a metal playing card that opens beer bottles.
Holy moly.
Holy guacamole.
And this is because I felt that maybe I was putting too many hair clips in the prize. So this is a little bit more.
JJ has hair.
Yeah, so maybe you would
Lot
rather
of
have
hair.
had the hair clip. But look at that. How
He's got a
cool
hair
is
clip
that?
as well, though.
At the moment, Pete Python is screaming. I can hear his
I can hear him screaming all the way from up
Look
there.
at that. Look at that.
Look at it!
Also, JJ, you have won the coveted bigger. Actually, use it to scoop the sugar out your coffee.
It's a sugar spoon.
It's a sugar spoon of a golden shovel. And I've just done a new shipment of these, and these are available to buy on the Double R big car.
So if you want to shovel yourself out of the shit and into the sugar, you need one of these.
They're really shiny. I've left it in the
Bag.
bag so that I don't put my fingerprints on it. But it's really shiny. It's very golden.
Shiny,
and you can
shiny.
eat your cereal with it. You can use your sugar with it. You can do whatever you like with it. You could stick it up your nose if you were a geek.
Yes, who may do the human blockhead trick.
And they're all coming
with other things as well.
And yeah, shall I just go?
Just go.
Okay.
You better go now. Go now. Go now. Go now. Go Nads. Go Nads. Go Nads. At which point, Twingo 39 is over. It's done. It's dead. Wrap it in plastic. Send it off on the river of your dreams. Which only leaves me to say, I'll see you next week if you feel the need for Twingo. Doesn't rhyme. Until then, please do look after yourselves. Stay home unless you have to go out. If you have to go out, wear a mask. Don't lick the doorknobs. Thank you and good night. This way.